Friends, I have to warn you about a legalist that you need to be on guard for. Listen to what he actually said. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. It gets worse. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. He might not even be in the kingdom. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. I'm being facetious, of course. That's the Lord Jesus Christ in Matthew 5, verses 17 through 19. You do well to read that. Jesus came to magnify the law, as it says in Isaiah 42, verse 21. In other words, if you continue reading in Matthew, he expounds it so we keep the spirit of the law. For example, we don't just avoid adultery, we shouldn't lust. We don't just avoid murdering people, we shouldn't hate. So we keep it not just in the letter, but in the spirit. But it doesn't mean we don't keep it in the letter also. We should not be sinning. If you read Romans 6, verse 1, what shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein? It says in verse 15 and 16 of Romans 6, what then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law but under grace? God forbid. Know ye not that to whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey, his servants ye are, to whom ye obey, whether of sin unto death or of obedience unto righteousness? Now we don't keep the law in order to be saved. We keep it so as not to sin. For by the law is the knowledge of sin, Romans 3, verse 20. And 1 John 3, verse 4 says, sin is the transgression of the law. Now we are saved by grace through faith, that not of yourselves, not of works, lest any man should boast. That's Ephesians 2, verse 8 through 9. Yes, we don't earn our salvation. We're saved by grace, thank goodness. But look at the woman caught in adultery. Jesus said, neither do I condemn you, but go and sin no more. See, we're saved by grace, but we shouldn't sin. So those of us keeping the Sabbath tonight are not doing it to earn our salvation or because we look down on others. We're doing it so as not to sin, so as to live a righteous life. It's that simple. So if you will be keeping the Sabbath tonight, have a blessed Sabbath, as we do it so as not to sin, not to earn our salvation. And I wish all of you peace and a blessed weekend. Take care.